Winning isn't the most important thing. It is. It is. Like, you want a combo looks cooler, and it's faster or whatever, but win, bro. Win. Win. That's all that matters, bro. Oh, hold on. Rage Art guarantees the finish, right? Oh my gosh. What do you prefer, offensive or defensive? I like defense better, because I know that's like kind of, I'm not gonna say my weakness, but I know I'm not as good at it. My strong suit is offense. I'm trying to build up a better defense. I'm trying to build up a better defensive game, a more patient game. But my strong suit, definitely offense. Like, I'd be capping if I said it was anything but offense, you know? But I really can observe my opponent. I really can like see if they're trying to like do something. I can see if they're trying to like go in too much. Hold on. I know I don't normally stream on Thursdays, but I'm definitely gonna stream tomorrow. Tomorrow just seems like a stream day. I used to love being offensive, but dang, it's addicting to punishing and playing perfect. Yeah, like it's that's what's really fun for me. Again, I will always say this. I will preach the 4 elements to the death of me. The 4 elements and fundamentals are offense, defense, movement, and punishment, right? Those are the 4 elements of fundamentals in Tekken, right? Those same 4 elements are the same 4 elements in Avatar: The Last Airbender. Offense is gonna be fire because a lot of people who play this game online especially have a lot of fire in them. You know, they burn themselves like crazy. They burn themselves out playing the game because all they really know is offense. That's it. That's all they know. They just have a raging fire in them that says, I want to be good. I'm going to hop on rank. I'm going to play Tekken. And I'm going to do Unga Bunga, right? Asuka Unga Bunga. That's right. Can't forget about the crack. What about the crack? Dude. Her building defense on Unga Bunga Josie. Dude, let me finish the analogy. Second is having a good defense, like a solid defense, a stubborn defense, basically. So you're saying that the Fire Nation attacked Tekken online, basically. They're the reason why this game is the way it is now. Yeah. And nah, the netcode did that. The delays in the netcode did that. Or the netcode kind of messed that up too. But real talk, Herb, to you, what's scary about Lars? I won't say Lars in particular. I'll say the person, because you don't know how that person is gonna play Lars. Lars, I know how to punish him through and through. I know every single frame when it comes to Lars. I really do. I know every single frame. Just a person, and like knowing that to play Lars pretty like good, you kind of have to take risks, and it's just like scary trying to figure out when that person is gonna do something wild and take that risk. But back to defense, right? Like defense, like just blocking. Yeah, just blocking the Earth Nation, because the Earth Nation were like very stubborn. You gotta be stubborn with your defense. You have to just block. You just have to hold it, you know? Don't give your opponent anything. You know, make it as hard as possible. And when I mean as hard as possible, make it as hard as possible for them to get a hit in. Be a jerk. Don't give them anything. It's not worth it. Don't give them anything. You know what I mean? Like, don't take a chance. Like, unless you're sure. And that's what the whole like part of like defense comes in, and like learning what your opponent does and having the fundamentals to like learn like what they're doing and like take away from what they're doing and like collect information. Basically, that's what it is. That's what the defense aspect is. It's like collecting the information. Block them lows, how you block the X's, how you block your X's on Instagram. Low key. Don't feel like you have to block every low though. Snake edges, like I say lows that come out like 22 frames and faster, or slower, you gotta block those. There's no excuse. Offline or online, you gotta block those. I don't care. Yeah. You gotta be stubborn in your defense. That's the only way you're gonna really like figure out what your opponent likes to do or what their habits are. You gotta block. Now, the movement aspect, The movement aspect is the Water Nation again, because first, once you're like pretty much got your attacks in, and after you like blocked and collected information on what your opponent likes to do and what kind of habits they have and like what they like to go for, what their weaknesses are, the movement aspect is what's gonna help you a whole lot. Like just having a Korean backdash, like mine isn't really good on P2 side. Mine's okay on P2 side. Having a Korean backdash helps out a lot, and knowing when to actually step stuff from collecting the data is what's gonna take you over the top. Cause like Fakaram, somebody tell me like Fakaram, his running knee, whatever that thing is, running 3. I think you step it to the left, right? You step it to the left. You have to step it to the left in order to dodge it. I'm pretty sure, or maybe I don't even know. Who knows? But like that, having movement or like knowing when to just like step strings, cause like there are some steppable strings in the game. And movement, I mean, like obviously you have to move in order to do the step. You have to believe in the step. You have to believe in your own movement. You have to really believe in it, you know? You can't be hesitant, you know, trying to like, will my back dash come out, you know, both sides, it's left both sides, both steps work, it's oh, okay. The knee has terrible tracking. Man, look, I've tried to step sometimes and that joint hits me, so I don't know, I just had to make sure. But yeah, like, you gotta have good steps. You have to have really amazing steps. And the last thing, punishment. Go to the lab. Punishment is the Air Nation. Oh yeah, the reason why movement is the Water Nation because, I mean, have you seen the Water Nation use water bending? Have you seen it? This is like one of the most elegant things you've ever seen in your life, man. The way they be like, just like wavy with it and just move around their opponent all the time, like splashing water everywhere, making ice appear everywhere and everything like that. Like, come on, dude. What's air? Air is movement. I mean, no. Air is punishment. And the reason why I say that is because the air nomads were like really, really smart people, right? Super smart people, right? Super smart people. They were so smart. They actually became so chill to the point where like all they did in their life was have fun and, you know, party and just have a good time. You know, they weren't really worried about, you know, material possessions. And like most of life was like basically broke down to like a very simple thing. And the simple thing that you need in Tekken to be really good is punishment. But a lot of people won't do the frame data stuff. Punishment is so good because, like I said, like when I was playing that Fakaram earlier, the stuff that he would do, he would continuously do it. And I would continuously punish him. For me, at that point, it just became a game. It was literally fun. Like, literally, it was a game. It was funny. Every time he would throw out a move, and I would punish him for it every time. Like, literally the same things over and over. Bruh, it was hilarious. It was hilarious. It was like, I was like, Aang just like messing around with Zuko trying to capture me or something, dog. They were the stoners? Probably. The stoners are pretty smart people too, man. And again, like, and the reason why the Fire Nation knew they had to take out the Air Nomads first, I won't even say it's because they were like the weaker nation. It's because if the Air Nomads knew that the Fire Nation was going to attack them or gonna try to attack them, if they all knew, they would have formulated a plan and they would have finessed the Fire Nation. They would have finessed the Fire Nation. But they just got overthrown. They got overthrown. The Fire Nation just overpowered them and they just caught them off guard. I think they attacked them during like Ozai's Comet, right? Because that was like 100 years ago. They attacked them during Ozai's Comet. So the air tribe stayed blown off that exotic. Angles high the whole time. Think about it. Most likely. That's what I say. That's what I say. They sold the Fire Nation a brick. And it was cut with trouble. Yeah, dude. Maybe I'll get into a match now. Now that I've explained that whole analogy. Aang didn't pass the herbs. Aang definitely passed the herbs. He definitely passed the herbs. I'm on a little bit like later than I usually get on. I'm not supposed to stream this long, guys, but I'll stay up a little longer for you guys because I feel like I'm getting really close to Raijin. Like super close to. Is this YouTube content? Everything I do is YouTube content. Every single.